Lauren Rosen.
Sorry, Matisse. Um, Matisse, you said that it's your first sort of real playoffs, and it's not full capacity for fans, but how did it feel to have as many fans as there were? It did feel different to me, and I'm curious what your impression was of the energy in there for game one.
Oh, I mean, it was the closest it's felt to the first half of my rookie season last year, where we had full capacity and it felt like what Philly's known for. And to think that we still aren't even at full capacity yet, and the playoffs are just getting started, makes you really excited for what the rest of this road has for us.
Bradley Beal told me yesterday that he really admires the will you put into defense and the way that you care so much about defense and care about stopping him. And he says that he really respects that that's what you try to do and that you kind of can do it. So what does it mean to hear that a player like that respects your game?
It's cool, and I think it speaks a lot to just the player he is, the competitor he is. I mean, a lot of guys don't like that kind of thing, especially as offensive players. Like guys who are as talented as he is, they take it personally, and they end up not liking the person who's just playing, who's guarding them. But I think that just speaks a lot to who he is as a competitor, a basketball player, and just inviting the competition. I think that's why we all started playing in the first place, and that's really what makes basketball so great.
What impresses you most about his game?
I mean, I don't think we have enough time to discuss it. I mean, the dude's an offensive juggernaut. I mean, we have Joel Embiid, but they have Bradley Beal. It's tough, and you see how much we got to throw at him just to try and slow him down, and even then, it's just, like I said, trying to slow him down. He's an incredible player.
Mark Narducci.
Matisse, conversely, when you defend against a guy like Russell Westbrook, what are the differences between defending against him and Beal?
And they're very different players. Westbrook's difficult because he's so fast. You try to play off him a little bit, but by doing that, you open up passing lanes for him to find guys. And he's such an incredible passer that it's also playing to one of his strengths. So it's trying to find this balance of, it's like a cat and mouse, just trying to play close enough that he won't just pick apart the defense, but also playing enough far enough that he can't just run through you and get to the hoop.
You know, you talked about the fans giving a big lift. How big a lift is this for you guys, especially after a season when you didn't get to play in front of them for a long time?
It's massive. I mean, the Philly fans are what makes playing in Philadelphia so great and so hard for other teams. We probably have one of the greatest home court advantages in the league with our fans, and to have the fan base back in any capacity is huge for us. But the closer we get to 100%, I think the better we're going to feel out there and the harder it's going to be for other teams.
Yeah. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Boston Crow.
Hey, Matisse, it kind of looked like you guys were icing Bradley Beal on defense in the third quarter late in that game one. I'm curious, is that like a strategy that you guys have focused heavily on with him and the Wizards in general, or is that just a quick adjustment in the moment?
Honestly, that's been something that we've done all season. I think they happen to run plays that end up with sideline pick and rolls that allow us to get into an ice. But I mean, for the majority of this series so far, we've just been trying to do what we do and just keep doing it better and keep doing it better. And then if we have to make little adjustments for guys, we are. But like as far as icing goes, that's something that we've been doing, and we're just trying to dial it in even more.
Thank you.
Any final questions for Matisse? All right, thank you, Matisse.
Yep.